another episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast. I'm Kelly Raspberry Evans. This is my husband, Alan Evans.
Hello, I'm Alan. A train in the house.
See, I've kept my intro a lot shorter because I'm trying to balance out that. But welcome back. Thank you for joining us for another podcast. How are you feeling, honey?
How am I feeling?
I know you've had a very busy day. I know you're worn out.
I'm feeling fine.
Alan has been just Mr. Fix-It, Mr. Take Care of Business, just getting it done around Evans Manor.
I did exciting things today, like re-stained a leather ottoman.
And 2 chairs.
And 2 leather chairs.
That I've been asking him to do.
Boy,
for
isn't
2
that exciting
years.
stuff?
It is to me.
Makes my heart race.
I am thrilled because we could have paid somebody to refinish that furniture, probably hundreds of dollars, and you did it, babe, and I'm so proud of you. He's just been taking on one project after another, including training our dog. Training both dogs. I'm just not good at it. Alan, I think, said it best that I am their playmate. I'm not their master.
Yeah, you're just like a big playmate,
You're
which
the
is
master.
fine. Which is fine. You're a pack member.
I'm a member of the pack.
You're a member of the pack, and that's
I'm
what you
fine
want to
with
be.
it.
You want to be a member of the pack.
I'm a member of the pack. I want them just to love me and stop biting me. Zoey, our new rescue schnauzer, we've had her, almost 2 weeks now. And for some reason, she still likes to bite. So we try to distract her by giving her bones and toys and things. But she likes to bite on my arms and now, as of last night, she started chewing on my nightgown. And she's chewing and playing, and I'm trying to distract her. And she bit my nipple. It hurt.
That hurt.
I never breastfed, but now I'm like, for one moment, I sympathize with all those breastfeeding moms that when that tooth finally came in, I got a nip on the nip. And so we're trying to break her of that. But otherwise, dog ownership has been really fun.
I don't know why these things bounce and echo in my brain, but when you said that, I thought way, way back before we were even married, a conversation I overheard in the hospital as the lactation specialist came in the room and counseled the mother of my children on cracked nipples.
Yeah.
And there's some type of lotion.
Salve,
yeah, that you got to put on cracked nipples.
Oh my gosh, Alan. We're adults here. You can say cracked nipples. It's fine. Nobody's going to hold that against you.
I don't know. People on social media say that I'm
Alan's got his
untoward.
Alan got some DMs that he didn't like. You do develop a thicker skin, honey. I promise.
I've got a thick skin. It's fine.
I know, but it still bothers you a little bit.
I don't give 2 steins about it.
All right. Some people have things they like to say about everything you do.
Okay, so there were.
Here we go. This is Alan not being bothered.
There were a few things we didn't get to last week.
Okay.
Or last podcast.
Okay.
One was
we just totally forgot until after we signed
totally
off.
Forgot about it. We're trying to come up with a new name for this bit.
We are?
Yes. So, listener, if you have a good name for this bit, which we'll explain here in a second, email us at podcast@kellyandallen.com. Now, the bit is, people think we get on the podcast here and I make fun of Kelly and I poke fun at Kelly and I interrupt Kelly and everybody sends me a DM saying, I've been listening to Kelly since 1929. You need to be nicer to her. You need to stop poking fun at her.
He sees all those messages.
Yes. Now, my rebuttal to this is, if I had a tape recorder carry with me all the time and hit record when Kelly says some of the things that she says to me, you would be appalled. You would be appalled.
You would also realize the creative license he takes in retelling these incidents of what I said.
No, I tell him. I tell him verbatim.
That's a lie.
I tell him verbatim.
That's a lie because I sit there right there. When you get out, he gets his phone out now and he started writing down what I say so he can repeat it back. And I watch as you embellish the truth.
I bet we could do this weekly because here's the latest installment of this bit. Kelly gives it to Alan. That's not the name of the bit, but we need a better name.
How about Kelly's a bitch?
No.
That's too mean.
I don't think I want to name that.
Kelly's.
I don't like that.
What do you want to call it?
Well, I don't know.
Kelly's a nag.
Kelly gives it to Alan. Okay.
Kelly digs. Kelly's digs.
Here's the
Kelly's
latest
digs.
one. Here's the latest one. Let me set the scene. So Kelly and I are together kind of on a date. It was kind of an impromptu date, and we do boring things on dates, but we love it. We go to Home Goods. We go get pho. We go
A lot of people wouldn't consider those dates, but we do.
We go to Snappy Salads and cram a ahi tuna salad down our throats and sit outside.
I get the grilled avocado.
Yes.
So good.
I add grilled avocado and grilled shrimp to my ahi tuna, and that some bitch is like $28.
Dang, that's what you like.
So anyway, our date last week was to Weir's Furniture because we were looking for some furniture.
I love looking at furniture stores.
Oh, and we were just having the best time, just kind of walking in the store.
I'm really sad we can't get popcorn right now.
It was quiet.
They sell you popcorn for 25 cents a bag, and you walk through the store and you just drop popcorn everywhere. It's a big mess. But that's part of the fun.
Yeah, we were having a good time.
Do it right now, coronavirus.
We were having a good time. So we're just walking around, looking and pointing at furniture. Kelly says, hey, look at that. And I'd say, hey, look at that one. Oh, yeah, this is nice. Sitting on it. We're kind of, bouncing on the furniture, just looking at each other, smiling, having a good time. And then Allen says, hey, look, babe, look at that couch. And I pointed to a white couch. It was almost white. It was like a really, really bright cream. Almost white.
Almost white.
I said, wow, that's really nice. Wouldn't it be really nice someday if we had a nice white couch, like after kids are gone, and we just had our own little place, maybe our little zero lot line condo, low maintenance condo with our little white couch? Wouldn't that be nice when it's just me and you? Kelly, what the hell are you talking about with you and your sweaty ass?
That's an embellishment. That's an embellishment. Now, I won't deny that was the gist of what I was trying to say.
That's exactly
but
what
that
she
is an
said.
embellishment
Listener,
of what was said.
Listener, listen.
Even though the kids will be gone, you'll still have a sweaty butt.
No, that's not what she said.
That's what I said.
No.
And I laughed.
No.
I doubled over laughing because the look he gave me was like he was horrified and offended.
Yeah, so she's laughing.
And that's
she
what
can't.
made me start laughing because it's not that offensive.
Whatever.
I said you'll still have a sweaty butt.
That's not what she said.
He takes his phone out and makes a big production of writing, and because he doesn't talk to text, he types it out and speaks it as he's typing it. And I'm like, Allen, I even had to correct him on something.
You were doubled over again.
I was doubled over
holding
laughing
your side.
It's so funny.
Yeah,
because he gets so offended.
Okay, well there it is.
That wasn't even that bad.
There it is.
But if I didn't say it like that.
But yes, you did.
I did not.
So you're being misrepresented, huh?
Slightly. I said that the essence of what I was trying to say is true.
Happens to me every podcast. I get misrepresented.
You embellish.
No embellishing.
But still, are you going to deny you got a sweaty butt?
Do I have a sweaty butt?
You work in the yard. You do all this stuff. You going to come home and sit down on our white couch with your sweaty butt?
Oof. Well, I don't know.
Okay,
but see, that was I was talking about our home in the future. That maybe this would be a retirement home. I just pictured this really like quaint, clean little cottage that me and you live in.
I thought we had an RV. I thought we were getting an RV, man.
Speaking of the RV, I've had several people send me a link to an article about the 13 reasons why you shouldn't buy an RV.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And it only had 6 reasons.
Maybe you had to click there.
Well, I did. There was no more read more.
Really?
There was no more next page. There was nothing.
That?
Yeah, so I got 6 of them.
We have to Google it. Maybe you can find the other 7.
Well, I thought I could read 6 of them on this podcast.
Yeah, that'd be, that'd be a lot more interesting than 13.
Well, okay. You can do that now? Or?
Well, you can.
Okay, well.
Since you brought it up.
Here we go. So, yeah, some of our very best listeners. Well, here we go. This is a letter from Chad. Tall hanging Chad. I don't know if this is the tall hanging Chad.
Is it dangling or hanging?
Hanging Chad. Actually, this is just Chad. He says, hi, Allen and Kelly. To be honest, it sounds way better to say Kelly and Allen, but I didn't want to hurt Allen's fragile ego.
Thank you. That was a little backhanded right there.
Is there a crow on this podcast? I saw this article today and chuckled and thought about Allen's dream of doing this. I don't know that it says anything you don't already know, but Kelly thought I'd send it on anyway.
I have a feeling Chad's on Team Kelly.
Allen, you might remember I emailed you previously thanking you for helping me train for a half marathon.
Oh.
Wow, in October. I ran another in May. although I had to do it on my own as the race was canceled, and your podcast continues to be a big part of what I listen to on my runs.
Thank you, Chad.
Love the podcast and think I would be considered a #1 fan as I've listened to every single one. Have a great day, Chad. That is your very, very best customer.
Thank you, Chad.
Okay, here are a couple of reasons why. And I think this article was written by Cindy Altman, by
and with assistance from Velma Lane.
Assistance from Velma Lane Tennyson.
That's my cousin and my aunt.
Yes.
Who are horrified at the thought of me living in an RV. They're horrified that Alan's going to make me sell off all my possessions and invest all my retirement into an RV.
Mm-hmm. Okay, listen to these.
My family is the best, FYI.
Listen to these. I only have 5 of them. The article said RVs are really expensive.
They are. If you get a good one. Because we went to an RV show and there were some not expensive ones.
So are houses, but people still buy them.
I know, but I'm just saying they have all price points.
Okay. Well, I don't see that that's a big issue. You'll spend even more money updating the decor. Well, not if you buy a brand new one.
Well.
And then see point number 1. RVs are really expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, some people like Landon, your friend Landon, bought a Gulfstream and she updated it.
Yeah, that
talk about that for a minute.
That couple from Mississippi or something that do the decorations, Home Sweet Home or whatever it's called. The big bear guy and the little short wife with the blonde hair, the short blonde hair.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're from are they from Alabama or Mississippi? I don't remember. But they got one of those Gulfstream things too, and they just remodeled theirs. And they love it. They put in a luxury shower in it, Alan, because that husband is huge. Huge. It's really cute. See, that kind of thing. See, women are attracted to the cute factor. And it's one that you hitch on. And everybody keeps telling me, get one you can hitch on to a truck.
But you're going to need a freaking $50,000 truck to pull it.
Yeah, but they're saying that you can get into more parks and places with that setup than you can with one of the big RVs. And plus, you can unhitch it and then take the truck into town and go do things that you can't do in a big RV.
Here's the deal. You get your 28-footer, sleep 7, you tow your
Why
Jeep.
we want to have 7 people in our thing?
You tow your Jeep behind it. So you're going
to tow.
Yeah, or you get a toy, get about 4 miles to the gallon. Okay, number 3, as one of our very good customers, or one of our very best customers in our live studio audience points out, your RV will depreciate in value, unlike a home.
The minute you drive it off the lot.
Well, okay.
Like a car.
So nobody buy cars. Okay, I don't.
Any of these are not good enough to talk you out of it.
I don't put any weight into that one either. RVs guzzle fuel.
That's true.
Okay. I am an American. I demand and I'm entitled to cheap gas.
Okay. I don't understand.
I don't know. Americans have never cared about the price of gas. I mean,
we care when it gets up expensive.
Well, when it gets up to like $4 a gallon.
Yeah, we really care.
And everybody's buying electric cars, but no, Americans don't care about gas, guzzling gas.
Well, we do care, but we do it anyway.
A lot of Americans don't. Some do.
You're speaking for all of America, or at least the part that doesn't care?
Well, they're all in California, but yeah, when I went on my RV trip, we got about 8 miles to the gallon.
That's not a lot.
It's not a lot. But my carbon footprint's bigger than yours. Number 5, you'll need extra insurance. Well, yeah, okay. If I buy another car, I need extra insurance.
Yeah, these are.
If I get married, I need extra insurance.
I would rather hear the reasons that we wouldn't think of, because those seem like things you'd automatically think of. I'd like to know like the secrets that people that have owned RVs and realize, oh my God, what have I done? This is the worst decision. But we're not hearing that. We're hearing from people who make the decision and love it. So I don't know.
RV life is the best life.
But it's a long ways off. We don't have to worry about that, Cousin Cindy and Aunt Velma.
It's closer than you think.
Well, time does fly the older you get, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It sure does. You know what I do sometimes when I have a little extra time on my hands, or when I'm trying to make the time pass and I'm just sitting there, I'm like, what am I going to do? And I don't have any Wi-Fi right now. You know what I can do? I can pull out my cell phone and I can still play Best Fiends.
Best Fiends?
Yes. You don't have to have Wi-Fi. to play
No.
Best Fiends, which is really great. And what I do love about Best Fiends
Yes.
is I'm really good at it.
Yeah, you are.
Now, I don't cheat. I don't, sometimes I think there's, I play fair and square, and sometimes it might take me a few tries to get past a level, but I like that slight bit of a challenge. It's not so hard that I can't overcome it, but it's not so easy that I feel like, oh, this is a waste of time. Best Fiends gives you just the right amount of challenge, just the right amount of cute characters, and a lot of fun. Right now I'm on level 876.
Golly.
Right? I am on the level called Down the Hatch, and when I defeat this level, I'm going to get 50 bonus carrots.
Kill them slugs, babe.
The slugs are scared of me right now.
You collect them cute characters
too. I
do,
and I beat the level, and it's fun. And if I'm sitting in waiting to get my tooth filled, I sit there and whip out my Best Fiends. If I'm waiting on Allen, he's outside. Oh, you know what it also helps me do when we watch these really scary shows on TV? So I can watch the scary show, but I'm also playing Best Fiends at the same time. So it kind of keeps me from being... That's a really excellent thing to do, ladies, and some men too. If you get really too scared to watch TV, you also be playing Best Fiends, because these cute little characters will keep you company while somebody's getting their head blown off on TV, and it makes it a lot less scary. That's just another added benefit of downloading Best Fiends.
Yep. That
right
is.
there.
Yeah. Well, you've got to
I
get
was in the wrong place.
Got to get
my
it
fault.
queued up there. And Best Fiends has thousands of levels already, with new levels, events, and characters added every month.
Because I'm at 876. I'm glad to know there's thousands.
I've never done 876 of nothing. It's hours of fun right at your fingertips, and you can even play offline with over 100 million downloads, guys, and tons of 5-star reviews. Best Fiends is a must-play. Download Best Fiends free on the Apple App Store or Google Play. That's friends without the R. Best Fiends.
Have fun, my friends.
Get it, babe.
Kill them slugs.
You kill them slugs.
Thank you, honey. Allen has a ton of hobbies. And I think we might have... Did we touch on this the last podcast that I went online and filled out an application to get more information about...
I think you might have mentioned it.
Did I mention this?
Yeah, tell everybody what's going on.
So
I'm excited about this.
Allen has never pressured me. Find something to do, Kelly. It's not ever been anything like that. He's, really chill with the fact that I have no hobbies except for, playing Best Fiends. That is literally my only hobby.
I just shrug my shoulders and go do one of my 58 hobbies.
Yeah, Allen has hobbies coming out of his ears. He's got, books on magic, books on dog training, books on everything he ever wants to do. He studies it and he gets good at it, right? I'm not like that. But what I do like doing is decorating. I just don't think I'm that good at it. I'm okay at it, but I need a lot of second opinions, third opinions. I never trust my gut, because the few times I've gone out and tried to do something on my own, I regret it. You pick out a tan paint, you put it on the wall, and you find out, oh my God, that's pink, that kind of thing. So I told Allen, I wanted to do this years ago and I never did it. I would like to be like an interior designer, okay? Get a degree maybe in interior design. So I went online and Googled. There's the art institutes. They're all over the country, but there's one, Art Institute of Dallas, would be the closest to me. So I just went online and filled out the information. And of course, that day, the admissions counselor calls me. And I didn't recognize the number. I thought it was a telemarketer, so I let it go to voicemail and didn't get the message until the next day. So I called her back, and she was really great. I even called after 5 thinking, okay, because I was, it's like one of those things like, I know I need to call her back, but I kind of hope she doesn't answer because I'm not really ready, one of those things. She picked up the phone, and we had a very lovely conversation, and very quickly she made me realize I don't want to be an interior designer, because interior designing is very different from interior decorating. With interior design, I would be committing to a 4-year program.
The Property Brothers?
Yes.
When they do...
She actually mentioned him.
Did you? When they show what the house is going to look like?
Yes.
That's what they're teaching you to learn how to do.
Yeah, it's like Jonathan or Drew, which one? I can't ever remember which one does what. But the one of them that actually does the physical labor, he is not only a decorator, he is a designer.
Yeah.
So he can knock down walls. And this is what she told me. She said, you would have to learn how to draft blueprints Me? Read blueprints. What? You'd have to know about fire codes because you can't put certain like lights when you're designing lights and things. You can't put them, the heat sources and all this stuff. You have to make them, compliant for handicap compliance. And you have to do stuff like that resembles geometry. I said, no, that's not what I wanted. And she's like, don't feel bad. A lot of people are confused. I said, I just want to pick out pretty pillows and make sure that, everything kind of not necessarily matchy, but goes together. She said, well, you want to be a decorator. I said, yes, I want to be a decorator. And I told her I'm not looking at this like as a second career, although, it would be fun. I could help my friends. I could do it for myself. If somebody ever ends up wanting to say, hey, let me hire you, I might be like, okay. And then she said, do you want to do like industrial for businesses or do you want to do for homes? I said homes.
You tell me.
But you know what? Going in and decorating office buildings might be fun too.
Well, you know what?
The sky's the limit when you know how to pick out paint colors and pillows.
Well, you've been up to our office up at, up in Plano. I mean, somebody had to go in there and decorate that. I mean, it looks really nice too.
Forgot the name of it. Works.
Yeah. No, I didn't forget the name of it.
Oh.
I didn't know if it was an ad or not.
That's not an ad.
Oh. Yeah, up at
I'm just talking.
No, up at Work Suites.
Okay, I thought you forgot. Anyway,
I mean, you're looking at me like I was crazy, like I was about to say something I wasn't supposed to do.
I was like, are you going to say it? So anyway, yes, somebody has to decorate it and make it look really nice. So anyway, turns out to be a decorator, I'd be a non-degree seeking student. So basically, I would just be getting educated, but I would not have a degree, and I'd only have to take 3 classes. This Kelly Raspberry Evans can do. The classes would be color theory class. That's how you learn about all the colors that work together on the wheel and patterns and stuff like that. So I'd learn color theory. And then she said you should take a class on textiles, right? The textiles class. That might be fun. I've never learned about textiles. And then an art class. And she said it'd either be observational or design fundamentals. That way I could sketch out something, and learn perspective and scale and things like that. And I think I'm going to do it. All the classes are online right now because of coronavirus, and they start again in July.
I think you should do it.
I think I'm going to do it.
Those classes sound fun.
I think I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to take all 3 at once.
That's a lot, babe.
I'm not in that big of a hurry.
Got to ease into it.
Yeah. When I was in college, I did 15 hours. I did the full-time student load, but didn't stress myself out with 8. I think one time I tried 18 hours, but I was also working full-time and it was too much.
One time I took 18.
It was too much. So I think I'm going to just do one class at a time. And maybe in about a year, I can pick out some pretty things and pick out some pretty art and stuff and do it with confidence, and I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Alan's more excited about it than I am, I think. He's just happy I found something that I want to do.
No, really, I think you'll enjoy it. I really do. I'd like to look over your shoulder and see what kind of materials you have.
Yeah, because Alan loves doing outdoor design, and I can do indoor design. We might get our own show on HGTV.
But I mean...
You never know.
I'm not saying I'm an expert in this, but I have had my own place before, so I had to decorate my own place. First time you saw my place, you thought it was nice.
No, the first time I saw your place, I thought you were gay.
Mm-hmm. Why do people equate gay
because
and nice decorating?
Of a bachelor, you think of a bachelor who's on his own that's just kind of like nothing's ever put together.
Why would
nothing
you do that?
Matches, and it's just like stuff that you got to keep in the divorce. But your house you're immaculate. It was decorated. It was so nice.
I've always been like that.
Well, now I know, but then I got to know you and realized that's just who you are.
Yeah. And then you took a picture of my place, texted it to one of your good friends, Carolyn.
And then one of my gay friends.
And she said he's gay. And then you texted it to one of your gay friends who, he's gay, and he said he was gay.
See? So why do you get mad when I thought you were gay?
I wasn't mad. It's just I don't understand why.
And Alan kept me around after that. Isn't that shocking?
I don't understand if a place is nice, why there has to be a gay guy that lives there.
I don't know, honey. That was very wrong of me.
Yeah.
Very wrong of me.
I'm just asking the question.
And I married you anyway.
I'm just asking the question.
Well, that was wrong of me.
Yeah. My place was very eclectic.
It was. And we still have that damn gecko vase.
Yeah, well, it's not a gecko; it's a snake.
Whatever it is.
My vase is still in here.
It goes with nothing.
My silver turtle from Target still in here.
When I get my
thin console from Home Goods is still in here.
When I get my certificate from the Art Institute of Dallas, what I say goes about decorating, because I will be the one with a certificate.
I'm fine with that.
And if I show that vase to my professor, I'll let the professor decide if we have to keep it. I'll let you keep it because it's in your man cave, honey.
Thank you, babe.
But anyway, that's what's going on in my world. We're very excited. Both of us are very excited.
That's exciting. That's very exciting. We wanted to give everyone, because we didn't get to do this last time either.
Yeah, we promised some stuff we never got to.
Well, give a Zonut and Larry update. Emma Kelly.
Why did we keep calling?
Well, because Emma Kelly and her friend were McKenna were at dinner, and they were calling her Zonut.
And you
said,
like it?
I said, that's a cute nickname. Why are you calling her Zonut? And they said there's an influencer on TikTok, who I can't remember her name, but she said she calls her fans Zonuts.
But she must be Zoey then.
Her name's Zoey.
Yeah.
So they were calling Zoey the dog Zonut, which I thought was kind of cute. So anyway.
So we changing the dog's name to Zonut?
No, not change it to Zonut, but you know how I am. I've always got to have a nickname for everything.
Yeah.
Well, we've had a change in alpha status in the house. I am the alpha of the house, as far as the dogs are concerned.
Yes, baby.
Yes. Okay. Well, all along we've been saying that the dogs are going to kind of work out who has alpha status over the other, and that's what dogs do. They'll work it out. We don't have to tell them like what to do. Well, I think Larry, when Zoey first came in, Larry was like, you know what? This is my turf, and you ain't going to take it. This is my turf. And he kind of put up a little bit of attitude like the first day or two.
Yeah.
But he has slowly been worn down and worn down and worn down.
Yeah.
And I knew it when I saw Zoey pick up Larry's, Kelly calls it Larry's baby. It was a little stuffed devil.
It was a devil that Larry loved that baby. He's had it ever since we got him. He played with it and he'd roughhouse with it, but he never destroyed it. He would just kind of like chew it. It was all gushy. I wouldn't even wash it because I didn't want to get all of his good funky smells off of it because I knew he loved that baby so much. I'd say, go get your baby. And no matter where it was in the house, he would go get it and go get in his crate. He loved that baby.
But the point at which I knew Zoey had completely wore Larry down, Zoey went right in front of Larry, picked up the baby. Larry just kind of looked at him, looked away, and then Zoey chews it to bits.
Destroyed it.
Chews it to bits. And
that makes me want to cry now. I want to cry. And that makes me upset because Larry loved that. And Alan tells me, stop
they
putting
don't take
human
it personally.
emotions.
They don't take it personally.
How could Larry not take that personally? That makes no sense. That was his baby. And she destroyed it.
Yeah, but they don't look
and Alan had to throw it away before I got home. I was so upset.
But they don't look at it like you look at a diamond ring or a watch.
It hurt Larry so bad you said he had to look away.
He can't look at the alpha in the eyes. That's dog language.
While she destroyed the devil baby.
Chewed it to bits. Absolutely.
It hurt my heart so bad.
So, and now I've noticed, if you just watch the dogs, you'll notice that Larry always has his side to Zoey. Zoey will look right at him, but he'll never look right at Zoey. And then if they lay down, he always faces away from her or faces his side to her.
It breaks my heart.
It's not. It
was Larry's house first.
That's just how dogs are, babe.
Oh man, but Zoey, I love her, but I just really that hurts my feelings.
He's a submissive dog. You knew it was going to happen.
I know, but he's the funniest thing. I wish I could get a video of him when he's really mad at her and he's like at her. It's the funniest thing you've ever seen. But he'll let her. He tries to defend his turf as long as he can until she decides she's done, and then she'll pin him down. It's just awful. It's awful. I hate that. I want him to stand up for himself. And now his baby's gone. He's
gaining confidence, though. I told Kelly today, I've seen signs in Larry where he even has chased Zoey around a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to play a little bit. But then it's almost like he stops himself. He's like, oh, wait a second. What am I doing? And then he'll slink off. Yeah. It's like he's coming out of his shell, but then he catches himself and then goes back to that.
Well, it's only been 2 weeks.
Slinky dog. Yeah, but Zoey has definitely established herself as the alpha.
Yeah.
She walks in front of him. She goes
Yeah.
through doors before him.
Yeah.
If Zoey wants to go over to Larry's bowl, she'll do it, and Larry will walk off. That was another sign.
How can you tell me a dog does not have his feelings hurt by that? I don't see how that's not possible. I know, but does Cesar Millan really know everything?
Well, babe, people love to put human emotions onto dogs. I mean, that's instinctually, that's how they communicate.
I know.
That's how
somebody has to be the leader or there'd be chaos.
Exactly.
I get that.
Exactly.
It's like in a marital relationship.
Well, that's what Caesar said.
Somebody has to be the final decision maker, right?
Exactly. He said in the pack, if there is unrest and if there's conflict, that's bad for the entire pack. Somebody's got to be in charge, right? And then somebody's got to be following.
It still hurts.
Yeah, well. Larry.
I'm going to file a complaint with HR.
So now Zoey, she just has all the toys around her, and she just gnaws on those bull pizzles all day.
Y'all, they sell chew toys that are bull penises, and they're
whoa! Change your voice.
Isn't a pizzle a penis?
Yeah.
They're these long chew sticks, and apparently that's what they do with them. And I had no idea.
Well, you're not going to sell them at Tom Thumb.
I just assumed they would throw them away, but I guess they use everything, which is good.
Everything.
Boy, she loves those.
Oh, and then I was at Wally World, and I needed some chew toys. So I was looking for bull pizzles because she really likes them. And
I think pizzle. Nobody knows what a pizzle is.
A pizzle is a bull penis, and they call them pizzles. I think in Australia and one other country.
Oh, so they're trying to.
Well, they don't want to
less offensive for American.
Well, yes,
ears.
they don't want to put contents. Bull penis. I mean, bull pizzles.
Oh, you didn't change your voice, babe.
Well,
listen to that. Oh, y'all use that against him.
Yeah, I don't want to call him bull penis. No, but. Yeah, so I Googled it. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah.
What's a pizzle?
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Well, I'm not going to go there because I cannot have a mature conversation.
What? Sure,
they're not shaped like they're not shaped like one. They apparently mold them into long sticks.
I mean, if my stuff was freeze dried, I'm not sure it would look the same either.
Saying, it doesn't look like one. It just looks like a regular chew stick, in case you were wondering.
And they're supposed to be like the best chew toy for your dog.
Because it's all natural.
It's all natural, no preservatives. It's easily.
This is not an ad.
Hashtag not an ad.
But if anybody who works in the bull penis industry would like to advertise on a sandwich with some lovin', hey, we're open.
I'll totally
We're open to any and all of it.
Totally advertise bull pizzle. But
well, you have to be able to say it and not make it a thing of shame.
I'm not shamed.
All right.
Anyway. I saw on the AKC website where they said they recommend bull pizzle as the chew toy.
Well, there you go. Well, that's our recommendation for your pet. If you're looking for them to choose something besides your nightgown and your nipple, give them a bull pizzle and see if that works for you.
That kind of rhymed.
Yeah, that's their new slogan. See, if somebody's listening in that industry, we're in. Maybe I should go into marketing instead.
I bet my man Gunner out in Armadillo, Texas, I bet he's got some connections to the bull pizzle industry.
Maybe we can get like the underground market going.
There you go.
Figure it out.
Speaking of underground market, Ozark.
Yeah, Alan and I have really been getting into it. And if we can get done with this podcast in a decent hour, we might squeeze in another episode. We're on I think we finished episode 6. Are we on episode 7 now of season 1? We're way behind.
It's great. We are really enjoying it.
We're way behind, but we've been enjoying that. So we kind of put Dead to Me on pause. It's like, let's quit shuffling back and forth. I think we're going to try to plow through Ozark, then catch up with Dead to Me. And there's so many. There's the Epstein documentary on there now that we want to watch. The Waco one is on there. There's a lot of really good stuff, but we gotta plow through. And we're on episode 7 of season 1 of Ozark. So we got a minute.
I like it, but man, some of the scenes are just.
Well, I did not need to see.
They'll make you pucker up.
I didn't need to see Jason Bateman doing that to his wife. I think they could have alluded to that without showing it.
Oh, just
not everything needs to be seen.
Just his. His hairy ass clenching up.
Stop. No, we're still somewhat of a family podcast.
Are you
Let's
kidding?
try.
Are you kidding
Well,
me?
let's not go too vulgar.
I'm not vulgar. I just said that's what I saw on the
We
screen.
saw
It
things
wasn't.
we
I didn't
need-
make it up.
Well, you don't need to act it out in front of me.
He was clenching
I know.
his ass.
Okay, let's stop it right there. I'm just saying.
What's the
what
actress's name
happened-
that plays his wife?
Laura Linney.
And then he was slapping Laura Linney on the ass.
What I'm saying is there used to be a magical time in Hollywood where they kind of make out a little bit, shut the door, and you know what's going on behind the door. You don't need to see that. I did not need to see Jason Bateman's butt. I did not want to see that. I could have died without seeing that. But now I'm never going to quite look at him and Laura Linney the same way again.
Why?
Because now I've seen them like that.
Well, maybe it was their stunt doubles.
That was them, honey.
How do you know?
We saw them.
You didn't see their faces.
Yeah, we did. She turned around.
Must have been looking at her ass.
Oh, anyway. Am I such a prude? I don't need to see everything. There is something to the art of the, leave something to the imagination, right? Anyway, otherwise it's good.
They left a lot to the imagination. They didn't show penetration.
All right.
They left it to the imagination.
That was not imagination. If you say that was imagination, Alan, they were showing everything. They showed everything.
They weren't showing everything.
Okay. They showed 90%.
One time we launched up a movie in Mexico, they showed everything.
It was a static channel.
Boy, that was
It just
failed.
happened.
That was a failed bit. Good night.
All right.
That was
On
one of the
that
most
note,
failed.
Thank you for joining us.
failed bits
for
of my
another
lifetime.
episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. Going down a path I don't need to go right now.
We'll go down it next time.
Well,
Hey,
everybody's been in the hotel when that staticky channel comes through, and out of curiosity, right?
you just kind of leave it on and say, "Hey,"
Just say what's happening.
say, "Hey."
That's enough, Alan. Please.
What? I'm not being
I don't
vulgar.
know. I don't trust you in this moment.
saying,
I
"Hey,
don't
babe,
trust you.
she
I
pour-
don't trust you in this moment.
Pour me a shot of tequila.
Leave it at that. Okay.
Okay, so next time, here's what I'd like to do. I have a letter, and it's a good one, but it'll be too much if we get into it now. I think we have some new listeners, some who have joined us in the last 6 months. We have a listener in Australia, good eye, mate, who had never heard of the Kid Craddock Morning
But
Show,
had heard of the pizzle.
but knows what a pizzle is.
Yes.
But she also asked, she goes, "Hey, can one time y'all just kind of level set and talk about your backgrounds just a little bit and how you met, and just to catch some of us up that maybe haven't been listening since the beginning or
Right,
know,
'cause
or
not
know
every-
the whole story?"
Not everybody's going to go back to episode 1.
No.
Not everybody is. So
Well,
we
shit,
could do that.
I wouldn't.
I'm happy to do that.
Our very best customers would.
Well, we have to be considerate of people's time.
And those are the ones who, when we open the restaurant, Oaked Barbecue Restaurant in Dallas, off Lovers in Greenville, when we open that restaurant, they'll be the ones that get the invite. They'll be the ones that get the complimentary sandwich.
Oh, really?
Maybe.
You're just throwing around free sandwiches without consulting your wife and partner?
Maybe I should talk to Chef Mike about that. But hey, we can probably make something happen.
Oh, Lord. We're promising a lot. So
All
we're
right,
going to
babe.
do that next podcast? When are we doing
Yeah,
that?
we'll do all that next podcast.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
All right, good, babe. Well, this was good. Anything else?
No, I'm good. I want to go watch another episode of Ozark.
Do you think I said or we said pizzle more on this podcast or wood on the one about the hex?
You said Woodmore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, we can count this one toward that last total.
Okay. Well, I love you desperately.
I love you.
I love our listeners desperately. Zonut loves Bull Pizzle desperately. I love Larry desperately. And I love Zoey desperately.
But most of all,
Most of all, I love you desperately. But I'm sure we'll podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.
bye.